So let's look at Judge Joe Brown. He used to be highly respected. Seems like it's kind of going down because of certain things that he's said. He's sort of making a mockery of his legacy. He was always a big proponent for manhood and things like that, and that's good. He has recently said about the change that they want to do for the $20 bill and put the Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. He said that he's not in support of that because you should not put a woman on a black woman on a $20 bill before you put a black man. So, I just want to know, was it the loss of his show? What was it that sort of drove him off the rails, or was he always this person? He's also said, because there is a growing number of people in the black community, I should say, that believe that the thing that has destroyed the black family unit is gay black men, not gay black women, not straight men who don't take care of their kids, but gay black men. That's destroyed the family unit. So this is something else he's also said. So let's see. Oh, wow. 10 of Wands. So I'm asking, was it the loss of his show? This is called oppression. 10 of Wands, which 10 of Wands is oppression because it's like a heavy load on the back. And then the 7 of Pentacles, which in this deck is called failure. So I think that he's sort of lost a lot all at once. Now this is probably who he's always been. 7 of Pentacles is about something seated too. But no, there was a turning. There was a turning. High Priestess. There was a turning. Those masks stand out to me. There was a turning. The Hierophant. You know, he was once in a position of authority, a position of power, and it all changed. It all changed. So there's the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. His power dynamic changed. And there it is. Death. He was no longer this powerful person. Because his identity is wrapped up in manhood, and then those who have hypermasculinity, their identity is wrapped up in what I call the 3 Ps, either pleasure, protection, or provision. So if you can either please your mate, you can protect your mate, or you can provide for your mate. His ego is wrapped up in those 3 things. And so there is a sense of loss over his notoriety. And being that he lost his notoriety, it's sort of, because I think personally, this is who he's always been. You know, money just exacerbates the person you already are. But there was a big change here. The High Priestess. So this is something inside knowledge. He lost a lot. And he completely flipped. 7 of Swords. There was the fear. I think he didn't have a strategy for the end. Yeah, Hangman, new perspective. Like, I keep trying to push against, but it's telling me no, he was not always this person. Something changed. A perspective changed. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. The Wheel of Fortune is a turning of something, and the Hangman is a new perspective. He changed. 5 of Pentacles. There's the out and the worry. Then the Knight of Cups took on a completely different message. So, let's see. Because he is lashing out at media outlets for saying he was crazy about the Harriet Tubman thing. And let's face it, Harriet Tubman, like I said in another reading, is everybody's hero, not just black people's, everybody's. Because here is a person who went against the system. Here is a person who literally risked her life to save other people. She thought about the bigger scheme of things. She's seen suffering of another person and wouldn't take it. The bravest person that ever lived. So, 5 cards. What does the future hold for you, Judge Joe Brown? There is a good beginning. I'm hearing TV show, but I don't think it's a TV show. It's probably like a podcast or radio or something like that. But there is something new, and it is a good thing for you. Oh, look. There's a guy in the radio. Journalist. There is something for you. There needs to be a counterpoint, though. Because he's resistant and he's stuck in his ways. That's what the Four of Pentacles is resistant to change. And the Queen of Swords is a person who is of the law, but you need a counterpoint. The world. Simply because if you're the only one allowed to talk, then I believe your show would be short-lived because your ideas seem a little radical and they would go unchallenged. So look into getting someone to help you, but the future's not so bad.